Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the ASI number 0399. This is a recessed soap dish, as seen here, and a couple of things. They have the -9 on their, the -W on their part number. I would say that that means wet wall, which is a method of anchoring. We'll talk about that in a moment. But this is three things, actually. It includes a bar, which of course would be for a towel, a washcloth. Number two, it's in polished stainless or bright stainless. Number three, it is for a wet wall installation, meaning your installation is going to be held in with, your grout, your mortar, your compound for putting this in when you're running the rest of your installation. This would be put in with grout and would be held into place so that it could completely harden and then anchor itself into the wall. And that's what these two welded flanges are on either side. Okay, nice quality item. It's heavy, weighs 1.35 pound, at least it does with the box it came in. Overall width, about 7 1/8. Overall height, about 5 inch. And overall depth, is about 4 3/8. The dimension from the flange to the back of the unit itself looks like it's a bit closer to about 2 7/8 or so. Okay, nice quality looking item. Dimples down here that will allow the soap that's resting here to breathe. Very typical item that you're going to see in hotel and motel work. Recessed soap dishes were certainly very common in residential construction, most definitely. Over decades is the bottom line. Fun fact, it's the ones from the 1960s, 50s and 60s, I believe, where people really have trouble finding replacements because none of them are as small as what came out of those homes from that era. I have people call all the time for items like this and looking for a replacement in avocado color from 1963, and it's some sort of ceramic or porcelain. Unfortunately, there's going to be some tile work involved, is the best I can tell you. Let's switch to the screen view now and take a closer look at the supporting documentation. Okay, so this is the item that we are looking at, 0399, recessed soap dish with bar. Stainless steel, cement installation, dimples on the shelf, provides water runoff path and prevents soap from slipping. Gives you a wall opening and an overall size, which we'll touch on. Installation and operation is all covered in the link here to the cut sheet, so let's click on that. It's going to give you those overall dimensions that I've pretty much covered. Rough wall opening is required at 6 1/8 wide, 4 1/8 high, and 3 inch deep. Does that make sense? Let's take a look. 6 1/8. Yeah, it does. It's just 6 1/8 is really going to be more so of a reference to the body, really, from this face to the other face, or from here to here. The outside dimension with these flanges is closer to about 6 5/8. So these wet wall anchorage shown, these are actually here. There are none top and bottom. So from here to the other side is about 6 5/8. So I'm thinking they're going to want you to slip that in and over your wall construction, slide it over, and then bring it in. Yeah, that's exactly what they want you to do. And I'll demonstrate that on the camera before we wrap this up. 3 inch deep, yeah, that would certainly work. We had measured our depth, and that would be, right on the money for the depth. Fill rough wall opening with tile cement. Apply cement to back shell on anchors and insert into the wall opening. Set flange flush with face of finished wall. Raise dimples on the shelf, allow water to drain away, etc. 18/8 stainless, type 304. 20 gauge stainless, 22 gauge anchors that are here. Now, there is a link below this video here to the manufacturer's page where we can pull up not only all of the ASI products that we sell by means of this horizontal navigation, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. Let's take a closer look at that. And we'll open that up and let's search for 0399. We'll find the page where it's located. The reason this is important is because it will show you the other part numbers. The 0399 is the same as the 0398, but includes a kit for installing in a cement wall, whereas normally you would otherwise just simply have a couple of holes in the back is really what an 0398 would look like. Let's see if the cut sheet is unique for an 0398. Yeah, it is. A couple of holes in the back are shown there. There and there. So the 0399, again, is that version that does not include this mounting clamp flange and these two screws. Basically, you get the flange, you know, you get the flange in the wall, and you bring your soap dish in, then you run these two screws, and it will just clamp over your wall end. Is the point of all of that. The 400 is without the bar, and the 401 is the same as the 0398 without the bar. So the 0398 and the 0400 are the same, but they include that clamp. Wet wall with bar, wet wall without bar. Okay. Then you have the more traditional style that you'll see in other places. This 0398 or 0399 is considered heavy duty. The material is literally thicker, made of stainless steel in a natural natural polished finish, whereas the standard duty you see here is made of Zamac, just a cast sort of product. Still durable, but this will be considered more robust in construction, no doubt about that. Probably weighs 3 times the of what the 0410 series would weigh as well. As you go through all of the rest of the catalog, which I would encourage you to do so, it's almost 100 pages worth of commercial restroom equipment. It's a very handy document to be able to see all things that ASI produces when it comes to commercial restroom equipment. Let's wrap up this video on camera. In conclusion, nice quality item from ASI. They have a good build quality on their products. Material generally comes in neat, clean, free of major dust and debris, and they have overall provided a very good confluence of value. It's utility. It's a confluence of many things that are positive. In the case of ASI, their utility is positive. If you have any questions on the ASI, this is their part number 0399, a recessed soap dish with bar and a bright finish, or any other ASI product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.